whatsoever and put up some good performances. I think that was really surprising, and I think it's what the craziest part is, of course, is that he had only played for 48 hours coming into his first. Oh, okay. Just had an issue with the feed on our end. Kind of playing this position previously. Of course, it is just the anti-eco, but on just this anti-eco, Config will take him down. kjaerbye here to watch the cross, and Rain is also right behind him. Couple more shots down range, and it leaves just blameF. blameF will be crawling up the side of Mini, trying to get a lurk kill in, and on some of their execs and some of their fakes, I believe he doesn't have any support, but it looks like we've got somebody with him as well. He'll take first contact, and a fantastic spray down, absolutely miraculous by coldzera. Rain will come in as a second line of defense, and he does well. It looked like it's for a second, and of course kjaerbye also rotates in quite.
That utility forces him back. That's a bit of a sitter. Finds blameF just walking outdoors. broky, such an awkward position. When have you ever seen anybody stuck on top of these barrels? He gets hard cleared out by Rush, and there's that fight going down on the opposite side of ramp room. 3v3, Complexity having taken control of Hell, use Rush on the rooftops to keep eyes outside, and he just fought versus kjaerbye, losing out as did POIZON versus Rain. Bombs thrown down onto the dirt of the A site, and it's an easy final frag versus Config. He falls in.
Looking to throw hands with coldzera once again.
Yeah, but he's already kind of slapped him around a little bit. So there's the uppercut punch from Config. Rocks his head off. broky does actually get into the peak this time around, not pressured back by utility. AK has been picked up by Justin Savage. Just in time. We'll see if it's used well. No, sir. Rain. Beautiful mini transition there. And Config will catch one by surprise in the corner of the ramp. blameF with a headshot of his own. blameF's going to walk in on this. broky should make contact, but he just turned his attention away. And fumbling his utility as broky swing.
Faze Clan are not asking questions. They're just happy to have survived that eco round. And they move on to look for the 6-0. broky in a new position. Hold up inside of Secret Dog. Gonna go to the end of his life bar just to get a chance at a shot, and there's no one there. However, Rush finds a trade outside on somebody else.
With what was the default A defenders, they know exactly what's going on. That flash actually blinds a couple people awkwardly. JKS dying from it. Config the only terrorist to get a kill here, but he gets himself another. POIZON on the bomb site. Pushing this into the 1 versus 1. Cold, massive health advantage, but versus that sniper, POIZON's just gonna have to flick it on him.
Oh, it's such a good play.
Yeah, sitting right behind the boxes.
Oh, he's not moving off of this. This is interesting. Cold, he knows. Oh man, even Cold's just way smarter. I love the way that POIZON, man. Listen, Faze, they're making it look so easy, but not everyone can do that. All the rotations, the protocols, they're looking good. It's very impressive to see it.
Rush able to pop off the smoke. broky in the bomb site. He's got to be careful. Almost actually ends up hitting Rain. But Rain finds one before he's taken out of this one. JKS, efficient trade frags. Man advantage for Faze. Bomb in the lobby, however. That's going to be a problem. Although, coldzera, who was on top of it, blameF keeping eyes on it. JKS, his hands are busy with the bomb plant, but as the smoke fades, the first duel's there for the taking. kjaerbye instead fixates towards the site, gets the back of JKS turned, and now blameF, he's in that corner. He's still thinking maybe he's on vent. I mean, he has a good idea for it, but here comes blameF walking out into success as Complexity find their...
He's been in more situations out here in these Counter-Strike matches, and I think he frags just as hard too, so it's just a weird situation where it's like a really hard player to replace, but maybe the perfect guy to do it.
Yeah. A result of, I think, like a perfect moment. You know, if Obo leaves in a different time, then I don't think there's...
Go home in the middle of a pandemic, right?
Get back to some essence of being a teenager. But, you know, if JKS to Complexity is what we get because of Obo's departure.
Yeah.
Like this Viking, bro. 9 feet, standing behind blue box, but those USPs just trying to stack. You know, 2 USPs does equal 1 man. But you need 2 of them. We'll go Lil for kjaerbye.
For the next dually player,
You can play as Kimbo Slice.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like today.
Yeah, today. I mean, not today, but when
I'm gonna try to go for it again.
fire, man. Olaf, he's gonna lay a smoke down back sight, gets completely overwhelmed. JKS and Config just wrapping around the silos like it's nobody's business. Like it's their bomb site from the get-go. A plant easily thrown onto the back of the site in a 5v3, tons of utility left over, full map control from Complexity. blameF behind kjaerbye, even though it's planted on the A site. Ah, man. He's gonna go ahead and take his head clean off. And now we've got Complexity's T-side piece.
Complexity are going to do something else. So, yeah, nice brave call here from Complexity to show that they can win around very cleanly on the upstairs hit.
So that he can try and peer over top of it. Actually catching the Opper. Poison down to 12. coldzera locking it down in the depths.
An advantage, and POIZON, who has been hurt, is trying to get it back by killing Rain, but blameF goes down right by his side on his watch.
Oh, but kjaerbye can't connect the deagle shot, so Olaf's gonna get aggressive here. JKS is coming out from Squeaky by the looks of it, but Olaf, oh my god, denied. They don't expect broky to be this close, and Rain is still just omnipresent in this play. Completely corralled Complexity. They had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and you saw that eventual kind of clamp down by Faze as they realized Complexity were looking to turn the other direction, that Complexity were going to try and fight their way out. But flanks upon flanks, 3 guys. It's actually Complexity right there. He gets caught in his jump, dropped to 54, and POIZON will land that following shot as well. broky's on the back of the A site.
Manically, he's clearing all these angles. He's got his back turned to Squeaky. He's walking right into the rifle of JKS, who's camping out here. And this might make you think that it is going to be a lower hit. So we'll see. But oh my god, JKS, he's all fine by himself. This guy does not need a babysitter.
Not at all. kjaerbye cleared out of the site. Olaf also.
Damn.
Damn. 3 frags for JKS, just sticking it out on Squeaky. They came to him, and he sent them packing. Olaf anticipating flashes, but they're not coming. Is this a commitment? They have to ask themselves. They actually round out and find him turning his head. kjaerbye with a second, and a 3rd player about to peek. That's Config with a bout of success, but Rain with eyes through Mini just right into the bomb carrier. And sure, the Molly's gonna deny this heaven peek, at least it should. Broke wants to turn, falls downwards, Config's double, gets him back in, another fight, and it's minimal HP to make the difference. And today it's looking a bit more complex. Eagle shot from Cold, right to the head of Rush. Oh man, broky is kind of sacrificed in that position. Olaf beacon out from decon, but blameF with the double kill is what really opens up this B site. And even then, Complexity doing a good job of just buying time. No hard commitment here in the off chance that they're about to walk into what could be an absolute stack. Olaf and Rain, all that remain. Damage has been done, but doesn't look like much more will connect. Rain's position now known, so final fragger from Faze. Meant to be dying at a moment's notice. He will find an escape route, but he wants to go back into the action.
Well, listen, yesterday, Faze were able to get 8 rounds on TG side, and then they won 16-9. Okay? Rain goes for a heroic play there. But we're looking at 8
crucial ones as well, like especially on that A site, dealing with broky as he drops. But here comes Olaf pushing into Hut, really throwing a spanner in the mix. Rain remains behind Vent, not completely cleared. It's broky's sniper to get 2 of those 3 mid-round moments, leaving POIZON crucially outnumbered and critically down to 21 HP. They are peppering him, salting him, and saucing him in the end. Faze Clan
that they lost in IGL.
Again, right, that championship mentality. Somebody's gonna have to do the work to keep Faze afloat. And it seems like he has. Rain, broky, kjaerbye, each 1 frag coming into this A site, just using Mini to splice open the upper site and, well, take a second pistol by the looks of it. coldzera, just nice angle on Secret as well, completely denying blameF any attempt back into the action. JKS has revealed himself.
You know, two of the most consistent riflers of all time, two of the best riflers of all time. But we know they both now have a background in IGLing. And they're just cause, right?
Yeah, you might have to. And then zywoo, because...
Just cause, yeah. There it is, Poison.
Nice.
And it's this specific fire, man.
Good timing. JKS on this lobby lurk. He's going to find Olaf kind of shuffling his feet, but the Mac 10 bests him. Bomb thrown down to the dirt. Galil catching a kill means it's just the deags left over, but did they anticipate config? No. He finds the bomb carrier. 7 seconds left. He just needs to deny plant. Good target prioritization, but kjaerbye just in the nick of time.
No,
not even.
Yeah, it turned 3. As soon as that...
Woxic, simple.
Okay.
Molotov on the feet of the players on Squeaky. blameF. That's a double wallbang smoke frag. And hey, look at that. Config gonna add one to the tally as well. Busting broky down to a measly 26 HP. Scout from a distance gets 1, and Blame will finish with his 3rd frag there.
It's fragging too hard. Like, you know when you're having a great match and someone calls you a cheater at matchmaking, and then suddenly you don't get a kill anymore?
Yeah.
Like, Config's not that guy. He'll go up 30, 40, and not even realize.
Remember, Config fell off for the longest time. Then he kind of reinvented himself before he came back to this complexity lineup.
Yeah, totally.
And
a lot more structure on this lineup, too.
Yeah,
You know,
I think
more leadership as well.
found discipline in general, right?
Yeah.
Discipline's something that everybody could use a little bit more of. Config's better off for it, both in Counter-Strike and life. blameF just racking up the frags. Poizon with the headshot onto olofmeister. Smoke grenades chucked out.
Oh my God,
blameF actually threw it. Yeah,
oh my God, he took a fast step.
Someone's waiting. Man can sprint. And kick balls. coldzera trades. But can he get them all?
Really? Yeah, he's made noise.
More damage.
Hunt him down. Kidding, I'm kidding. JKS, he can't get caught off guard, man. He's too wide awake. But it's been a fake, isn't it? Olaf working into upstairs. How does Poizon hit that coming out of heaven?
I don't know, but Cold hits him back with 1. Rush stranded on Hut. Finds 2 frags to his name this round.
Oh, crossmokes come out, and they're not going to be able to do it. Oh, kidding. Config will put tons of damage output through the smoke.
Massive.
kjaerbye, the first person to go down, and so much residual damage on the rest of the players as well, and blameF is in a great spot. However, broky trades him out.
Config
But
takes
again,
down 2.
config, he's just been such a key component of these holds.
Yeah, like you said.
Killed Maniac on the way.
Why am I laughing? Rush is going to close. Olaf removed.
Aiming in the right spot, even though he wasn't meant to be falling.
blameF, that's an easy pickup as rain falls from the silo.
But impact frags.
He's going to commit deep on the wall. They jump outwards. He gets 1. Good enough.
Definitely good enough.
Has the silo in his face. He can't see him, but now it's a 1v1 between Config and Cold, and the bomb gets thrown down. Config, whether he knows it or not, is a mastermind.
Oh, he knows it. That spatial awareness right up against the ramp. And the fact is right now, he's moving right and he's taking the correct duels and he's barely winning all those 50-50s because he's just that on point at the moment. Even out-dueling coldzera. Really sick stuff. This is tough. This is a shame. I feel like FaZe Clan would beat right there.
Danes are just their giant fists. You know, unbelievable. Poizon. He's going to find one with the op outdoors, and this half is just starting to fizzle out now. Every time we get FaZe on guns, complexity running away with it.
You know, you only got so much give in the tank, right? For a certain amount of hurt, it's just gonna bear down on you. You're gonna forget about how close it was at one point, and you're just gonna give in.
When it hurts so much, you have to pass out. Yeah. Config headshot onto Olaf to close it. Damn. Here for the CT side. The only round FaZe picked up is that pistol.
Oh my God.
blameF peeks round the smoke, gets a double kill by Redbox. JK.
Right down too.
All right, they got the bomb, but that leaves them with 15 seconds. They have to go, and Olaf's late lurk nets them nothing. So Poizon, now he can fixate forward easily. 10 seconds, he's gonna drop coldzera. All too easy for Poizon. He's catching.
Yes. I think. I can't read this guy.
You don't know, man. Yeah. You don't know. Yeah, for all you know, man, there's a hit out on your net. Thrown into the garage, the deep wall. FaZe going to try and play around it. Config will nail coldzera's head to the wall. Rush catching a player inside of the smoke. This T-side has not delivered. They had the pistol, and that was really convincing, but everything since then belongs to Complexity, and that is an absolute stomp in the second half.
Had like they normally have, excuse me. And how much hell players like POIZON are going to give him. A couple of good shots here to do big damage. However, he cannot also take down olofmeister, who keeps a key piece of utility in this one Molotov.
Yeah, good thing he runs away. You know, he was top mid with that molly. Had he lost it, then this post plant is... Heat's not yet been cranked. JKS smoke kit for the retake. First 2 kills come out for Complexity. Oh my goodness, blink and you'll miss it.
No kidding.
You missed it?
Yeah, I really did just blink and miss it. Wow, that was super quick. Yeah, everything couldn't have gone better. It does come down to just the shots being hit, but they come through.
Complexity are already in a position where they want to play the retake. Og should have a massive advantage at this range. Sees the bomb carrier jump outwards, doesn't want to expose himself too much to the player in the windowsill. Config catching a kill. Bomb's planted though. However, with the full investment phase, they're certainly shooting for more than just a plant.
Well, you know what? They're not in a bad spot. They have B-hulls to their name. They have rush on 1 HP. 2 players coming up cat. I think JKS POIZON play the key position here. Yeah. Supporting grenades coming out of market.
Another headshot for rush. Olof trying his damnedest with the MAC-10, but it will all fall on cold. This was his idea, and let's see if he can close. He's got himself the first 2, but they're on top of the bomb site. That's JKS with the plant and POIZON. Poises for cover, giving Complexity the retake and their second round of the board.
A really good try, and we'll see what kind of damage they can put out this time around. Weaponizing config, scary prospect considering what we saw on Nuke.
Yeah, he was horrifyingly on point.
Take the leash off, let him run free. He's hitting everything right now.
It's him at the base of mid and Blame at the top of it. Both the Danes for Complexity able to pick up the kill. JKS catching cold, and Config takes over top from his in-game leader. That's a 2K for Config. This thing.
Like a centipede.
He's gonna try to hide in the corner and he's doomed. Get this man an MP7, damn it. JKS gets aggressive in Palace. He does land his headshot, but Rain has the AK.
Uh-oh. Right. Oh, they're trying to get info.
He's going to realize this is a fake, but he has to go ahead and pull the trigger. Now we're expecting Faze to run into the A site. POIZON has to reveal himself, but he gets himself a second and the dink. Cold down to a single point of health. And there it is, rush through smoke into his head. Blame perfect rotate for window smoke.
But they can't know that rush had been pushed so far. Yeah, a bit awkward.
Yeah, oh, or is it? Rain just goes ahead and blows Blame's head off. Definitely going to be Faze trying to overwhelm the A site. JKS underneath Palace. POIZON with the op on ticket is all they seem to need. And now with JKS getting confirmation on kjaerbye, it's all come unraveled for Faze. 5-0, Complexity on fire.
Nice.
0 op kills in the last 6 years of his career. Oh my god, nice flash. Config supporting blameF. Still a couple more players at the top of mid. Broky able to respond.
He actually does op sometimes, now that I think about it. Yeah, he's the real get you a man.
You know, again, ooh, POIZON. I thought he died because DJ turned off X-ray, but he was just so in and out with that window peek that this double sniper setup could be good. Config actually dropping his chance at besting coldzera. So here's Cold and Olof 2v4 and almost having evened the body count. Now they have. Minute on the clock to finish this clutch. Ooh, but POIZON takes the initiative, and neither of these T's actually have bomb.
Oppers, baby.
You ought to talk about oppers here and there, but
even Nuke, we just saw him not think about his score.
Yeah.
Not press tab and then come back and do well. Yeah.
Yep. Olof taking damage. Lots of damage output actually here for Complexity early on, but this 7th round could be that to Faze. They're going to look to run into the A site. POIZON in the hot spot, still delivering.
The pixel.
Just kill after kill. Everybody shut down. So shut down, in fact, that Cold is scared to come out from the palace. He just wants to sit on his throne. And now he will have to enter the battlefield, but only for a moment. JKS can play a little further forward. JKS on the stairs, and blameF gets a little curious.
Definitely a star, so he just needed some more support with that.
And so nice to see him in a mixture of players who can genuinely maybe give that to him. And that's the beauty of this. We're talking about Complexity. We go back to the start of 2020 when Complexity made their premiere at Blast Spring Series. You know, the version of this event 6 months ago. And they were kind of a laughing stock. They were added into the group of death, and POIZON and Config with the ops here in the 8th round.
And they're all laced with magnets today.
Dude, just reminding you how good this is. You know, Complexity as a project.
Counter-Strike. I'm not going to mention the ones that don't, but you can see the difference that the impact of caring makes.
Happen. blameF posted on the angle, deep behind the pillows, comfortably sitting back, relaxing, and dealing with coldzera. Now, yes, Faze do have some success coming up from Connector as they kill the cat player, but JKS, like a turret, swings around for Rain's head. 3 versus 2. Rush able to get one before he's body bagged by broky, so the count a reposition from blameF. He gives up that bomb and goes deep to Twistzz on. Broky dies by timing.
It is.
Now, it's got to be a sour feeling for JKS finally leaving his Australian team,
his
but
break control.
Dude, he is surrounded by fraggers now. And he himself delivers here in the 10th. 2 kills to open up in Connector. POIZON, because his vision was taken away, has allowed a man to slip through, but Config slipping to the other side catches that. Him and POIZON with an op kill apiece. We are looking at a 10-0 CT start.
One cool thing that Complexity do as well that we're seeing come into it is this second op from Config, where he is there.
I mean, yes, Faze have found an opening, but there's nowhere to go from here unless somebody does that. Tech9 besting both Rush and JKS.
But they have a palace push.
And still a player back by Ticket.
Opposite default plan.
Oh my god, he's gonna swing wide. Now they know he's here. Look at this. Look at the way it scrambles Faze from the play they wanted to make. Frag goes out.
Oh, what a nade!
Cleared. Just bounces it off the backboard. Rain's going to attempt to escape over towards ramp, but it's the window player in kjaerbye that's able to keep this one close. Is this, of all rounds, the way Faze break onto the scoreboard? Missed smoke by POIZON. He's going to have to try and play around it. Snappy little shot onto Olof. Blame's flashing his way out from Palace. Knows that Rain's back by ramp because of the grenade he threw, but he can't get that headshot fast enough, and it looks like Faze have done it. Damn it, it took them 11 rounds, Launders. But we've got Faze on the board.
Hey, it doesn't matter how they got there. They'll take it at this point. You know, there's so much emphasis on individual skill on Mirage that, like, you know, you can't really blame Faze for the stuff that they're trying. They're sick. At least in their heads. Maybe not openly admitting it.
Yeah, not yet. Blame and POIZON, though, right back to setting up shop.
Strong.
You know, they back to getting control, not conceding anything. Sure, they don't have a player yet in Palace, but who needs one with POIZON connecting? I feel.
At least you feel. That's why we watch this game. This is making you feel things. Oh, another one, man. He doesn't lose focus. Yeah, and
Rush is like, man, I haven't seen somebody in the last 25 minutes. Config's going to have his op positioned on Catwalk. Rush did a good job of falling back to bench so that he can bait Faze in. Another peek versus Config, and he'll land the second shot versus broky. Yes, there's a player back on Van. Olof going to escape for the time being as Config starts to drop shots here. coldzera will connect it to the head of Blame. But Rush is still alive. And that's all she wrote. A no-scope through smoke wall bang from
to have this day go exactly the same so you can present the exact same circumstances so you can do this again, because this is like a top-level Complexity. This is what was the vision of the Juggernaut right now with the level of individual.
They just want to knock back Complexity a peg, and JKS continues the spray down. This pushes Rush into a clutch. Now, for a dedicated B-site player who hasn't done anything wrong, but just hasn't had a chance to shine like his teammates, this is Rush's round. The A retake is...
Oh, he thinks about it, too.
Yep. Oh, he's going to go into the crossfire. Oh, no way!
Oh,
dude!
Chills. Chills, dude. That flick.
This has been a fun half. Not for Faze, let's be honest. But exciting Counter-Strike nonetheless. There goes the headshot. Config down for the count. Come on, Faze. A third T round. Do it, and you'll give yourself at least a desperate chance on your CT side. Poizon's gonna go for the close flash. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, he almost got away with that.
Right? Could have been a robbery. JKS will drop bomb as Rush tucks through murder hole, and it's both of the M4s versus broky. Frag to finish him off. Oh, 1 health left over.
You're capping.
That is a robbery.
He's still gonna die.
Hit him with the molly.
Surely. Okay.
Drops the op shot onto him. JKS versus broky to close the first 15 of Faze's map, and it is there for them. Already got complexity out from a ramp. 3 members of Faze clan here on the defense. Rush destroying kjaerbye, and JKS instantly besting broky leaves this to the double man advantage. P250 pop off nets them nothing. coldzera actually here, double headshot. But Rush winning the duel versus CT spawn now puts this retake in such a difficult spot. Technically, Blame could just wait for the crossfire, but he decides to go for the duel. And in doing so, leaves it all on coldzera. 1v3, he's dead. And a pistol round.
They started on CT side. They won their round with Olof and B. Got a couple of 1 peaks. So, okay, there's the first one. And they actually won 2 ecos.
They're going to work very well or not at all. kjaerbye going to miss his shot. They clear the closer corners. And suddenly we've got complexity. Oh, trying to get to the A site. However, broky is able to best both. Now we've got the 2v2 ensuing. AK's up for complexity. They still have the edge, but it's the creep and crawl from Cold that bests Poizon. JKS ready to clutch. It is him versus coldzera and olofmeister. He gets the instant headshot on the first player. Olof has the angle and the AK, which means Faze clan will work their deagles into a 4th round win. They take that momentum back from complexity after the T side picks up pistol. We could be staring at the start of something special. He may find kjaerbye instead, and that could be the weaker link for Faze. But with the AUG and support from his frag grenade to soften someone close, but it's kjaerbye on the more passive angle. blameF's going to peek it from the opposite side. Poizon incredibly low next to him. But here it is.
They're swinging out Palace, depends on the timing. Instead, he'll recede, allow the bomb plant to go down. Oh my god, the spray. Poizon did not have enough health to survive from there, and his foot was sticking out.
Yeah, so it's all on blameF. 1v4. Half his health is gone, and broky won't let him move a muscle. So a 5th run boost. Double run boost? Just one. Just one. kjaerbye on the A1S. broky almost dead. But it's the USPS swap out. Famas starts to play in from catwalk here. There's a 2nd player to peek it, and this is just going fantastically for Faze. Yeah, OG stole him.
We're finding out if... Yep.
Rush, good answer.
Okay.
Here's the flash. Rain goes for the peek, but can't... And also not dying to broky in the meantime. They move Olof rapidly back by ticket. kjaerbye sees the player fall beneath. Now they know about him, but how do they get him out of here? Rush, he's going to fully extend outwards, and he does it in time before Olof arrives and can deny the plant because blameF has a single point of health. Still a chance to retake. Oh, or not. blameF not only surviving the bomb plant with 1 point of HP, but then instantly clapping back coldzera. Olof's gonna just hope he can get away from this. He's being held in his own spawn as complex. Molly on the feet of Olof. Oh, he's starting to burn alive. coldzera, though, good double kill off of the side of Arch. And more players to throw themselves at him. Awkward position, in fact, for complexity. They're gonna fall down, nearly lined up. broky, difficult position. And there's the wide peek out from Rain. They're not able to stop the bomb plant this time around. JKS tucked back by Arch. blameF in the apartment. Smoke fades, Rain's on the other side. But it's the cap peek that's starting to kill blameF. JKS can't quite give cover, and Blame dies out to kjaerbye. Guess he didn't realize just quite where he was coming from. Or where he was taking damage from, rather. That's going to be a 7th for Faze. Still half of the round count of complexity, but a CT side that should get rolling.
Should, definitely. We'll see. Updates. How's he feeling?
It's just we haven't had him in the server, man. How do you can?
I'll take anything.
I just want an interview with him.
Yeah.
They come a knocking. He'll be rocking them back with is Famas, or maybe kjaerbye gets all the kills before he even has a chance. Total shutdown on the exit, labored spray. Cold saves the day, or at least saves
properly.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, brought a player out of B.
That footstep bottom mid, that would have given Config a chance. kjaerbye gonna strip it away from him, and now they can remain here. broky's posted on ticket. POIZON's gonna try and best him, and he will. Now it's Rain's chance, back by fire. He also dies out. The peek from coldzera, taking heads off the shoulders. blameF dead to rights. A trio of frags coming out of cold. Maybe POIZON gets out. He just has the Glock to work with. He is the first man fed to the meat grinder. Rain peppering the T's as they exit out ramp. Doing a good job of dodging damage until this point. Config blows his head off through the triple box. broky's gonna wide swing. Easy pickup versus blame. He's got to build his sidearm, and it pays off. He gets a second kill and an assist.
Up in from this angle. It's of course this danger that he has to worry about. And it's small timing window, and he's not going to be able to protect himself. Rush finds that timing. No smoke down. He's trying to go in covering players in the game. He's going to move on out, and POIZON, he's there to look, but a quick trade means it's 4-on-3.
And Config can pick that bomb up. Olof, his back's exposed to B-apps, but he cuts off Config first and foremost. Then Rush gets tagged to 22. Olof, oh no! He's caught as he tries to jump back into the cover. kjaerbye kills Rush, and we have a 2v2 with a flank in from blame. kjaerbye slain as Complexity take their 15th round. It's JKS in second position on the scoreboard for Complexity, only behind POIZON, who kicks off this round with a pretty quick headshot. Config pinches from the bottom of mid, but as he bounces up onto the bench, JKS with another piece of utility. But he kind of plays with his nades a bit too long. Blame check right. That gives blame his plant. Now we've got the post plant on for map 2 for the 2-0 sweep.
Smoke.
Complexity looking to hold on to the post plant. Blame takes a tidbit of damage, but he gets the headshot into Rain. Now we're back into the even 2v2. There are flash bangs aplenty for Faze clan. Damage into Rush. They know that blame is out here somewhere, but he's on the side of the smoke. And he's going to reposition to within the site, literally standing on his bomb. Another kill coming in for blameF, but he gets blindsided. coldzera with the clutch. He gets the 3K, and Faze continue on. This was 5 map and match points, and now they only need 4. I just don't like it. We'll see if he can make it rain, but Rush, dead first. Yeah. That didn't work out too well. SMG's letting him down. Faze happy for it. Op shot connects, and broky with the sidearm USPS headshot. He gets him. Let's see what happens. Flashes go over top. Olof completely eats one. He's down to 18 bullets. And here comes broky in the sight. Good at combat opping, but POIZON and Rush getting the better of Faze. They're gonna have to retake 2 versus 3. Now the silver lining for Faze is there's 0 utility for Complexity to hold on with. Moves that will be made off of the side of the smoke. Blame's gonna have to whip the crosshair. Rain doesn't clear his corners, and this could be the end. It is 16-12.